morning and hello from Disney's California Adventure and welcome to Disneyland.
Disneyland Day 2.
So yeah, as we just said, we're in California Adventure today. We had a bit of a later start today. Where we had a late night last night, we just needed a bit of a lay-in. So it's actually 10:30 now.
Yep.
So we've just got into the park, picked up some coffees.
Already got a coffee. And you just got a
oh my god,
churro
we were in a shop. The coffee shop was next to the little treat shop. So I picked up the churro toffee and we did eat it off camera. It was incredible.
So nice.
It had like a sort of like a Werther's original taste.
Yeah.
It was honestly, it's literally called the churro toffee.
So that was a decent breakfast.
You have to try it. So yeah, now we're going to work our way around to Soaring and then...
Yeah, because Soaring is literally just over there, isn't it? It's that way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mr. always walking off.
Exciting.
You with some important safety information. When the doors to your flight open, please take a seat and store all carry-on items in the underseat compartment. This includes cameras, purses, hats, and of course, these little beauties. It is seat belt, carry-on item, safety strap, fear of heights, keep your hands and arms inside at all times. Anything else? Well, yeah. Have a nice flight.
Just come off Soaring.
And it was so good.
I had goosebumps.
It's one of my favourite rides, and I know that we have it in Disney World, but we wanted to do that as our first ride in California Adventure.
Definitely. It was so weird seeing, obviously you're doing Soaring exactly the same as you do in Epcot, but then at the end, instead of you going into Epcot, it obviously goes into Disneyland.
And while we were in the queue for Soaring, we actually purchased the Lightning Lane multi-pass for today. It is a lot busier today, and it's 110 minutes for the Guardians Mission Breakout. So we thought, you know what, we're only here once, so it was $30 per person, so it was quite expensive, but it's not too far off what we would pay in Disney World.
Yeah, we just don't know when we'll be back here. Like, we know obviously we go back to Florida more times than we would come here.
So yeah, so we've paid for that, we've booked our first ride, and it's not actually till 8 PM, so we can't book so we booked monorail. We booked the Guardians Mission Breakout, and we can't return to the ride until 8 to 9 PM. Yeah. So that also means we can't book another selection until about 12:30. So yeah, so we're just going to take a little wander around the park.
We are, just take it in.
And the only ride that we can't book on it is Radiator Springs, but that's down at the moment. Yeah. So we're just going to...
Hopefully it comes back up, because that's one ride I was properly looking forward to.
Yeah. So yeah, so we're just going to take a little wander around the park, and then probably not going to be in a rush to do any of our rides because we know we can book rides. No. So we're just going to...
see a bit of food. We're going to have breakfast, yeah?
Well, let's go find some food.
You spin round well fast, look. That's awesome.
Up one of the clam chowder sourdough bread rolls for our breakfast, and it was how much?
$14.
$14.
So look how they spelled your name.
Oh, I can't see it. Oh yeah, Kimberly. That's very good. And even though you don't like fish, I think you'll like it. It's not very fishy.
Yeah, I've had clam chowder before.
You need to try this. Isn't it?
Good soup.
Good soup. There's butter there as well if you wanted some. Are you going to be able to do it? Not bad. Yay or nay?
100% yay. Right. That was good. Very, very good. And that's plenty big enough for 2 people.
100%.
Right.
That was perfect size for sharing.
Couldn't eat that on my own.
No, it's too much bread.
Far too much.
Yeah.
But I think we are going to head over to Radiator Springs.
I literally just turned the thing around to say the same thing. So what we're going to do is Radiator Springs is back open now, and we can't get that on it's not Genie Plus, Lightning Lane Multi. So we're going to head over there, queue for that, because it's a 45-minute queue, so it'll give us time for this to go down. And I'm wearing my patches today. I'll show you them because I always get questions about these. They are honestly, if you ever feel a bit sicky or queasy on rides, these have been an absolute life changer for me. So they're the MQ motion patches. I get them on Amazon. They're like £6 a box, and don't just take my word for it. I'm genuinely not exaggerating when I say I probably receive at least 5 to 10 messages about this a week on Instagram, like every single day. So I will get at least one person message me saying, oh, I've watched your vlogs and you've mentioned these patches, and then I recommend them to the people. And I've had messages from people since saying thank you so much, they really helped me. Like one lady messaged me, she's like, my husband hasn't done certain rides in Florida for so long because he kept getting motion sickness, and now he tried those and he's been able to go on rides that he hasn't gone on for like 5 years. And so just hearing that, just to know that it actually isn't just in my head and it does genuinely work for other people too. So I always wear them one behind each ear. I don't know if you can just about see it there. You're only meant to wear them behind one ear, but I just like to be double safe. So yeah, so I've got them on because I knew there's some bigger rides today. So we are going to go and do that, and then we'll be able to make our next selection, because you can make a selection after 2 hours.
I literally remember when I first ever watched Cars, and when I was a little kid, now actually being. There's Lightning McQueen. That's 2 hours of our day gone.
So it broke down while we were in the queue, and it jumped from 45 minutes to 90 minutes. So we were in the queue for like an hour and a half, and then it broke down while we were on the ride. We got to go on it twice,
Which is good.
so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, we did get to go around a second time because it broke down.
We won both times as well, because we was on the other side of the track on the second time, and I thought maybe it's just No, it was great.
But yeah, 2 hours of our day.
But it's fine. 2
done.
hours spent at Disney, even if it is broken down.
The reason why I'm glad we have got Lightning Lane multi-pass, because now we can just book. We've got a few rides already lined up for the rest of the day, so it's all good.
Chair makes me feel like I'm a sophisticated young gentleman.
If only you were. What are you getting to drink?
I just want to get a beer.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for a cocktail.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know which one though.
Yeah, I don't know what beer. I just want like a Miller Lite or something.
Yeah. And I think we're going to share the lobster nachos. So I've gone for a cocktail which has rum, vodka, passion fruit and lime. It's really refreshing in this heat. It's so nice. You're not too much of a fan, are you?
No, and you love a drink with mint in it. Every drink you order has a bloody piece of mint sticking.
They usually mean they're a bit more refreshing. You like a creamy cocktail, which is quite, in my opinion, I find them quite sickly. I like something like this because they're a bit more light. Oh, there's cocoa above my head. I didn't realise. Yeah, this is really good. But it's $20 for a cocktail. But I couldn't. We wanted to come in here for a drink. It's no more expensive than what they were at the Venetian.
I know.
Yeah, we came in here for a drink and a bit of a aircon break. Rest our feet after a 2-hour queue.
That was long.
That was a long experience.
It was. I didn't realise. We broke everything.
What did you about to say?
Radiator Spring Races. Obviously, we went the first time. They changed the tyres, and the second one we went through the paint shop, which was quite a good surprise. So it's kind of glad we done it twice. We got to experience both sides of it.
And it was, and I don't want to keep comparing the two, but I liked how it had the same sort of vibe as Test Track.
Oh, it was,
very similar.
Vibes, big time.
But a lot better.
Yeah, it was because it's new.
Yeah.
It's a lot new. I mean, I will see what Test Track's like when they've completely...
No, but they're not changing the whole theme.
No, but it's going to be updated, so it will be different.
Yeah, but the track will be the exact same. So I prefer the track on that one, but the outside of it, where you go up and down.
That was good. You never know, Test Track might change the outside.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And then after this, we've got Toy Story Mania.
Yes.
And I'm going to check and see if I can book anything else.
That's game on again.
Yeah. This is the lobster nachos. They smell incredible. How are you feeling?
It's super hot.
You going to try one? Make sure you get some of the lobster on it. You might need your fork. How is it? Because I know you don't really like fish.
No, that's good.
Is it? Yeah. Or are you just saying that?
No, it's good.
Yeah. I'm going to get this one. And I'm going to scoop a bit of that lobster on there. Was that jalapenos too?
Looks like it. Yeah, you.
That is delicious. That is a bit of meat on the plate.
Nice. Well, let's dig in.
What did you call that?
Top tier nachos, got literally everything on it. I've had a bite. I said, you just have to have a bite of it. I can't eat that whole thing myself.
Okay, that was a top tier nacho. Now we can book another ride, and I think we're going to book the water ride. because the return time is called the Grizzly River Run. Oh, 4:50 to 5:50, perfect. So an hour earlier than I thought. And then, so we've got Toy Story in about 10 minutes. Then we've got that. This, for some reason, isn't showing Guardians, but we've got Guardians. Oh, and that was another thing, actually. I booked us a virtual queue for World of Colour, and it's at 9 PM. And when I was in the queue for Radio Springs, once you're in the park, you can book a virtual queue at only 1 PM for that one. You can't book it outside of the park. I think it might even start at 12 PM that you can book it. I don't think you can just stand by it. I think you have to have a virtual queue, which I didn't know until I was just checking the queue. Like, I was in the app and it said virtual queues, and I was like, oh, what's this for? So yeah, if that is World of Colour is something you want to see, then definitely make sure you're in the app booking a virtual queue for it. But yeah, we're looking forward to that. As I said, that's at 9 PM, so we've still got the rest of the day to fit in all the rides, and then we're going to go and watch that this evening. For a little drink, aircon break.
I'm going to whoop your ass at Toy Story Mania.
You normally do because you've got the wrist action down, I don't.
Good at the wrist action, mate.
So what was that?
I'm good at the wrist action on Toy Story Mania.
In any of our other vlogs, you'll know how much we love the Jack Jack cookie, and they did come from here first, so it's only appropriate that we get it in the OG place, right next to the ride. Yum?
Oh yeah, that is yum.
Looks good. Ooey and gooey. Looks softer than the Florida ones.
It is softer, I think it's because it's quite warm.
Okay.
It's like freshly cooked, I think.
Nice. Can I have my water?
You can have your water.
Although they do call me the leader.
Yes, because you led us into this trap.
exciting encounter with the Guardians of the Galaxy. That'll leave a mark. You are now standing in my private office.
I know.
Where I
carefully scrutinize each and every piece that comes to me from different parts of the galaxy that let's mute this guy. Hearing your incessant blathering on a constant loop was big motivation for me to escape. Ouch! Ow! Oh, but that was not part of the plan. What? Of course I escaped. For those of you who have not been paying attention, the name's Rocket, one of the Guardians of the Galaxy. The smart one.
Scan complete. You may now enter the gantry lift.
The rocket unplugs you and starts things rocking. Now show me
So we just did Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. We do have a lightning lane for it later, but as we were walking past, it opened up because it'd been closed. So
that was quite handy.
It was about a 35-minute wait, which I don't think is too bad. And one thing I didn't realise how it's a bit similar to the Disney World Guardians of the Galaxy ride is there are different songs.
Yeah.
So we had Born to be Wild, and then when we got off we asked the lady and she said, yeah, there are different songs.
You said there were 6, same as...
Yeah, 6 different songs like Disney World, and depending what song you get, depends on how many drops you get. So I'm hoping we get a different song later so we can kind of compare the two. Awesome. And then now we've got we've got a lightning lane for the Grizzly Run Rapids or whatever it's called.
So we're going to get nice and wet.
And then try and dry off in the sun quickly.
Yeah.
Now this section of the park is exactly like Hollywood Studios. It's on the camera because it's very sunny, but just the music is giving me Hollywood Studios vibes, so I thought I'd just film and walk along.
And it actually says Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, it does over there, that sign. Rookie error to make. Should be used to that.
Huh?
You should be used to them.
I should.
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, my shoes for that with water.
Daddy, you don't have to, but I'm wearing my clothes. You don't have to. So you have to eat my clothes. My friends are going to get you some water.
Uh-oh.
That's so sad!
Okay, we've just left California Adventure because we've pretty much done everything that we want to do in there at the moment.
We've got Spider-Man web slingers at basically in an hour.
Yeah.
We've got our Guardians virtual queue, Lightning Lane to do again, and we've got the virtual queue for World of Colour, but that's not until later. So we're literally just nipping out of the park and going over to
Downtown Disney,
which is literally
just do a bit of mooching in the shops and rest our feet, I think.
It's literally here as well. So like, we're going to stop here a second, Dan, and turn the camera around. So that is Disneyland.
Over
literally there. And then directly behind us is
California Adventure.
And then there
to our left is Downtown Disney. Which is crazy, really.
We'll stay on the camera just so you can see literally, because for me, I didn't realise just how close it was. Even though I was here when I was younger, I didn't remember that literally that building there is World of Disney.
So in literally 2 minutes, we are at World of Disney. But no Stitch, where's Stitch? Oh no, there's the homeware that Kimberly wants to bring the whole thing home with her. We will look at some magic bands for Kimberly's family for when they come to Florida with us in October. Nice. So that one we're going to get for Kimberly's mum. And then the rest of it I think just want plain ones, don't they?
Dad, Angela. Should I get Jason?
Jason is next. Get him a Disney mom.
Disney dad.
Disney dad. We are back in the park.
We picked up all the magic bands for my family.
We have indeed.
So that's a good $200.
$200. 5 magic bands, $200. Jeez.
But
yeah, so we've got a Lightning Lane
for Spider-Man web slingers.
That's the one.
Then we've got a Lightning Lane for Soarin'.
Yes.
Then we've got a Lightning Lane for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nice.
And then we've got a virtual queue for World of Colour.
Nice. So it's going to be a semi-packed sort of end to the day, but look at that. I find that amazing, that.
And now our project lead, the brilliant Peter Parker.
Hey, what's up? I'm Peter Parker, and here at Web we got access to some pretty awesome tech like Vibranium from Wakanda, or this crazy alien juice stuff we have through Marvel and Star Tech. It all helps us develop really cool stuff like these spider bots, for example. Don't worry, everyone, I got this. Okay, everybody, open house is canceled.
Wise idea.
But I could use some help.
Yes, you could.
Sharon?
And action.
You're such a gimp.
What's the ice cream like? I suppose it's pretty good. Yeah, it would be. Look at that brownie. Is that our dinner, is it? I fancy an In-N-Out burger later.
get one on the way home.
Yeah, might have to. Yeah, so we are in our blue waiting zone. Well, not even a waiting zone, is it? We are literally in the blue bit.
Waiting for World of Colour.
Yeah, waiting for World of Colour. Because we had to pre-book a...
I told them that earlier. You had to get a virtual queue.
What I've done all these years, that is a great reward.
Since 1923, Walt Disney's ripples of laughter, wonder, and beauty have brought happiness to the world. He showed us how little ripples can become great waves.
A little wet.
So we have watched World of Colour.
That was so good.
That was incredible. It was honestly amazing.
And to hear Walt's voice.
Yeah, at the beginning, it was just so nice. It was like a good little touch.
Yeah.
That whole show was incredible and so worth it. And then as soon as that was done, we went on our Lightning Lane for Guardians, and we got the Jackson 5. Was it I Want You Back? Yeah, it was. Incredible. Like that ride, I was just saying it to Daniel, I don't prefer it to Tower of Terror because Tower of Terror is my all-time favourite. I just love the theming, but that was its own ride.
Oh.
Insane. I actually think that's my favourite Guardians ride.
There was a point on that ride there, we were out of our seat
for so long. Like, literally, I was literally in the air. But no, that's incredible. Like, such a good ride.
Yeah,
I would still be gutted if the normal Tower of Terror got changed to that, because I love it, but I loved that. So it's really hard, but no, so good.
It's been an awesome day.
It's been an incredible day. Like, I was saying this to Daniel earlier as well. I don't like keep comparing the two, but it's kind of hard not to when so many things are so similar.
Yeah.
And I think I've said it quite a few times. Hollywood Studios is like my least favourite Disney World park. I love it, but still my least favourite. This is like a better version of that to me, and I feel like if you love Hollywood Studios, you will love this theme park.
This is awesome.
And like, another thing that I found hard, not hard, but people have told me how small these parks are. I don't think they're small.
This isn't small.
I don't think they're small at all. Like the area in itself is small, obviously because it's nothing on Florida scale, but the actual theme parks are quite big. Like we're like walking around them for ages. But yeah, it's been an absolutely incredible day. Favourite ride of the day?
It's out of that or Cars, but
for me it's that.
I like Cars. Yeah. That for the thrill, like you get a good thrill on that, but Cars, I don't know, I enjoyed that.
No, it's that for me.
Yeah,
but anyway, on that note, we are both absolutely exhausted and we've still got to get back to the car and back to our hotel and get showered. So we are going to end today's vlog there. So thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Hope you've enjoyed it, and please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if you've enjoyed it, and we will catch you on next week's vlog.
See ya.
Bye.